5 teenagers were exploring the old mine shaft and had an accident in one of those old elevators. Was it the Miner 49er? Sorry, that's what I was trying to lead to. That's what I was waiting for. Alrighty. Welcome back, any and everybody. This is Linen Otter, here to do another episode of Socially Awkward. Last we left off, we were having a pretty nice day with Tom, our boyfriend officially, and we were kind of getting into some serious personal life matters, and we were deciding whether or not to tell him. Well, it feels pretty obvious that we do have to tell him, because we want to, get closer. We're dating. You tell him these things. I'm curious about what self-preservation means, but I don't think Tom's going to do anything crazy with this knowledge. I guess we stopped going after Dad decided not to. How come? Corruption, conspiracies, wealth, power, the usual TV reasons people turn corrupt. He does have a point with the expensive sound system. Oh, that. Well, they upgraded to a bass? About a year ago. And the fancy cars? Donated? And the scandal? There was a scandal? I didn't pay much attention to my dad's conspiracy ramblings. But based on what was popular at the time, it was probably molesting children. It scares me how easy it is for you to say that. And you can't collectively blame every church over one pedophile. If the churches are protecting him, then they're all in on it. I don't want to continue down this road. To be honest, I'm not much of a church person myself. I was just lonely with no one to talk to but my mom. Oh. If it's any consolation, my mom made me learn how to embroider. Made you? Yeah, she just dumped an embroidery kit on me and told me to follow along. Aw, she probably wanted to spend time with you. It was fun, I guess. Pretty girly, though. Hey, embroidering is a high-level skill. If it weren't for it, your nicely round ass would be exposed 50% of the time we've done our deliveries. Oh, you were looking out for me. Looking at your ass more like it. So, you like looking at my ass, huh? Eat your darn corn dog. Want to eat mine? Don't make me stab you. You are so goddamn cute. Sin! Tom's unexpectedly arousing comments made you feel thirsty. A hot summer day kind of thirst, prompting you to chug the entire bottle of iced tea in one go. Ain't you thirsty? Well, about as thirsty as someone who hasn't started their timer yet. Stop! You raise your plastic bottle and... Ow. How did that hurt? Must be from all that sin. Staring at the slightly dented bottle, you found something that may solve your ghost problem. Do you believe in ghosts, Tom? Huh? Is that why you're talking about stealing holy water? You can say that. What are you, a kid? Is this going to be another white lady situation? Hey, the white lady is real, and you saw her yourself. It was just our overactive teenage imaginations playing tricks on us in the mist. Plus, the white lady supposedly only targets motorists. Your relatives were very clear how she died.
Yeah, but bikes have motors now. She could have easily mistaken them.
So, you can't kill someone with a bike. She wouldn't attack something that didn't kill her.
Didn't my auntie say she was still alive before the motorist abandoned her to die?
Maybe Tom is a believer, based on how nervous he seems. Come on, blink, thank you. Don't try to scare me.
I'm not. I'm just reminding you to drive safely during foggy conditions. That's usually when she appears.
Oh, I always remember. Just not because of a ghost, but because of the hands and screams of a scaredy cat who almost drove us off a cliff.
And that is why you should always drive slowly.
You little shit. Anyway, what's this talk about ghosts?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Just my nerves playing tricks on me.
What's been bothering you?
I don't know. Maybe because I live alone. With no one to call for help if someone tries to break in. And maybe someone died without my mom telling me.
Yikes. But no. How old is this building?
It's about 10 years old, give or take.
That's relatively young compared to most haunted buildings I've been.
There are haunted buildings here?
Yeah, there were plenty of abandoned cabins scattered throughout these mountains. Me, John, and a few other kids used to explore those areas in search of treasure.
Did you find any? Did one of you get cursed?
Unfortunate for you, it was just rotten plywood and a nest of spiders. No upside-down crosses, deer effigy, a hoard of gold coins, or a pool of blood.
Ah, you ruined the lore.
Ruined. I tell it how it is. Plus, the one I'm talking about is near a gold mine.
There's gold?
Yeah, this used to be a mining town about 150 years ago. That's why a lot of kids are exploring the forest, even till this day.
What about this cabin, then?
The original cabin was owned by an old prospector. He used to guard the entrance of the mines. Folks said that he was just a hillbilly with a gun, defending his property. He was in charge of making sure the mines were empty and that nobody went in without the mayor's permission. Until one day, when the mayor hadn't heard from him for days, he decided to visit. There he was, laying on the cabin floor, or at least, what was left of him. The scattered remains of his mangled body, flesh and fur decorating the walls, organs missing from his rib cage, and a trail of dried blood leading straight to the old gold mine. Some said it was a bear, but others said it was a monster in the shape of a large man. But whether it's true or not, there are reports of missing people and survivors who spoke of eerie cackling, followed by the bone-chilling sound of flesh being torn apart. Yarr!
You peck him on the teeth. Why is that not a CG? That'd be so adorable. Can't scare me, Tom. You're too handsome.
Oh, I was really into it.
Ah! He kisses you back before returning to his seat. Ah!
Look at you, taking initiative.
It was the spur of the moment.
I like it. Think you're up for some hand-holding too?
Don't push it.
Maybe someday. I can wait.
Anyway, was all of that for real?
Nah, I made him up. The cabin was originally a gathering spot for miners. It used to be a central hall, too.
Boo. Even the reports?
No, that one I took some creative liberties. The real story is much scarier. You lean forward, resting your elbows on the table, and cradle your chin in your hand. Your eyes sparkle with curiosity and hunger for a scary story.
Go on.
Okay. According to their police reports, 5 teenagers were exploring the old mine shaft and had an accident in one of those old elevators.
Was it the Miner 49er?
Sorry, that's what I was trying to lead to. That's what I was waiting for. Only one of them had the smarts to avoid riding a 100-year-old elevator. But that is only the police reports.
There's more to it?
It gets really deep. No pun intended. It gets weird when you go beyond the official report. He emphasizes the quotes with a 2-finger curl. In an old newspaper article, it mentioned that the same person, the lone survivor, didn't tell anyone. For a week.
Serial killer! He's a serial killer! I'm calling it.
What made you say that?
If it was an accident, he should have told someone, right?
Right. You got what the comments in the article said.
Was he arrested?
You're skipping too much of the story now.
Oh. Go on then.
So, where was I?
Serial killer told them where he hid the bodies?
Right. But before that, I need to tell you an important detail. Before the survivor told anyone, a whole mob gathered at the mayor's office for answers, demanding that they have a word with his son.
Gasp! Political drama.
Yes. The mayor's own son was the only survivor of the accident, so you can guess how much of a political catastrophe that was for him. On top of hiding him for a week. Not only that, when the kid finally took them to the mines with the police and resources, they didn't find a single body.
Off topic. Could you call someone a survivor who didn't even endanger himself?
What?
Think about it. What did he survive if you weren't even on that elevator?
Lucky, I guess?
The mayor's own son was the lucky of the accident. No, that doesn't sound right.
I like that face. Well, for the lack of a better word, we'll just stick to survivor.
Okay.
Now, where was I?
Serial killer duping everyone with a fake crime scene.
Oh, it wasn't a fake. There was a week-old elevator accident, all right. It was after a thorough investigation that they found traces of blood underneath the rubble.
They were still alive?
Or worst, dragged away alive. There were signs that someone or something pulled a body out of the rubble and dragged it deeper into the tunnels where the water levels were too high to go any further. So they abandoned the search, sealing the cave so that no one will ever have to experience the same fate again.
Water?
Yeah, mines normally flood. They need to be pumped for the workers to pass through.
Mole Cows 3! The attack of the sea cow!
I give up.
But what happened to the cabin then?
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
Destroyed and became a residential area.
Right next to the mines?
The cabin isn't next to the mines, but it is close.
Who would buy a lot after all that?
What's up, homosexuals?
Jesus Christ! Kill it!
John magically appears from the side, holding a plastic bag. He spreads its contents on the table.
We brought snacks.
There are stacks of food splayed before you. French fries, hot dogs, hash browns, corn cobs, quesadillas, and more. Oh, this is making me hungry. It's almost as much as the sandwich pile earlier.
John was very insistent that we should try everything.
To new friendships.
This is a lot. Don't be modest. John said you could finish a whole buffet if left alone. And so I agreed. After seeing how you devoured all those sandwiches, you must be famished.
God damn it, John. After bidding farewell to everyone, including a discreet kiss from your likely not-so-secret lover, you make your way home. Wednesday, 6:20 p.m. It's still early, but with a full tummy and a bag brimming with leftovers, you can't help but feel the urge to prepare for bed. Alone in your apartment, there isn't much to do. A refreshing shower and a glass of water sound delightful right about now. After stashing the leftover food in the fridge and grabbing a pitcher of water, you discard your shirt into the hamper and empty the contents of your pockets. You toss your phone, wallet, and a bundle of lint onto the table, but your attention is piqued when you feel something round. It's the marble from this morning, gleaming with a dark reddish hue, as if beckoning you to play with it. Thoughts of today's events bring a smile to your face.
Guess you're my lucky marble.
You flick it into the air and place it next to your phone, then proceed to remove your pants and neatly fold them for the next morning. With a towel hung, mentally prepared for what's to come, you turn the dial and let the assault of freezing cold water rain down on your downy fur. Chilling water continues to cleanse your filthy body as you take a generous amount of shampoo from the bottle made for women. Its smooth, milky consistency makes you pause for a moment before applying it to your fur. Covered in silky and foamy lather, you glance at the bottle. Thoughts begin to wander in your head, questioning whether such action should be taken. You weigh the decision in your mind.
Ah!
Wait. I think I know what he's talking about?
Why is this a choice? What is this gonna mean for the story? My voice is cracking.
Think. Is this gonna be the linchpin? Will this be the catalyst to all kinds of other decisions down the line that end in potentially a really bad ending? I don't know. I mean, I'd say fine. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. Jace is coming home from a long day. He had a fun day with his boyfriend, and I mean, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with it, but the fact that it's giving me the choice is making me think twice. Like, shoot. You know what? Jace would do it. I mean, I don't see why not. There's no reason not to. I mean, I don't know. We're doing it. You start by grabbing your average tool and lather it with slippery women products.
Oh gosh! Wait, what? Is this... Okay.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Let me resume the timer, but we're probably gonna have to skip this. We'll see how much we skip. We'll just redo the words. Stroking top to bottom in the slow rhythmic motion, filling your head with naughty ideas. You recollect the moments when you're both showered together. His rich, natural musk wafts tantalizingly close. just out of reach. His scent carries a delightful blend of earthy and fruity notes, accompanied by a subtle hint of spiciness. Moving in closer, you imagine what it would be like to smell if you got closer to the source, nostrils pushing right up against the damp tuft of hair within the pits, filling your nostrils with ever more of his scent. Then your gaze drifts downwards to his voluptuous, supple cheeks. They appear perfectly firm, fitting snugly within your hands. Is Tom a top? Is Jace a top? The weight is substantial, exuding a sense of strength and power. It's difficult to imagine the effort he must have exerted to acquire such sizable assets. Yet here they are, nestled in your arms, just barely contained. Wow. You open forth the, round doors, feeling their firm rounds in the palms of your hands as if they were made to be held, as if they were being... I'm losing it. Okay, focus. Push. Oh gosh, geez, Tom is doing the most. Jace is doing the most here. Taking in the scent of your best friend and engaging in the ultimate act of dishonor, teabagging yourself. This is... Okay, I don't know how much of this is getting skipped. Your nose is filled with an almost overpowering level of musk, but you persevere and... Jeez, this is crazy. None of this ever happened, of course, but what is imagination, eh? I wonder what would have happened if we didn't do that. Probably would have gotten some homework done, maybe be a little bit more productive. I don't know. Stepping out of the showers, draped in a pink towel that undoubtedly belongs to your sisters, you are greeted by the enchanting sight of the glowing city streets. Above, a spotlight unfolds between the clouds and the moon, welcoming you to your bed. The moonlight dances upon your bed like a captivating stage, compelling you to pause, still naked, and watch its dazzling performance. You feel an unprecedented sense of tranquility, calmer than you have ever experienced for such an extended period in your life. Oh, that's sweet. It's as if the world is serenading you with a soothing lullaby, assuring you that all is well and no harm will befall you. You reach into the drawer and slip on an oversized white shirt from a plus-size store, donning it as a comfortable nightgown. Then you put on a pair of soft cotton boxers. As you gaze out the window, the moon appears larger, brighter, and imbued with an aura of mystique, casting a soothing spell upon the night. Enchanted by its allure, you almost succumb to its spell until... Ow, what the heck? You slam your pillow onto your bed, evicting the tiny, biting squatters who might one day seek revenge. But not tonight. For tonight, with the soft pillow beneath your head and the large pillow nestled between your arms and legs, your thoughts turn to Tom. Your best friend ever since you moved into your mother's side of the family. From the day you arrived to the day you fell silent, he's remained a steadfast presence in your life. The memories flood back. The day he walked up to you with cake, the day he dragged you around to play, and the day you bought your own bike with hard-earned money, all to be a better companion to him. Recalling the 2 years of agonizing silence brings a tear to your eye. You find comfort in burying your emotions with a pillows with a whisper of apology. But now, you are together again. Your connection with Tom has grown even stronger, and the possibility of evolving into something more than friends ignites a warm, fiery blush on your cheeks. Basking in the warmth of the moment, feeling deeply loved and cherished, the weight of contentment makes your eyelids grow heavy. As your lids gently close, the city's light bids a gradual farewell, fading away into the embracing arms of the night. Well, that was just sweet. I had a feeling this wasn't going to stay sweet.
trying to say? You find yourself lying on the ground, completely surrounded by a strange forest devoid of colors. Trees, leaves, and even the sky are all painted in varying shades of gray. The air feels still and stagnant, and the ground beneath you is damp, but it lacks any sense of warmth or coldness, nor does the moisture cling to your fur. Where am I? As you stand up, you notice how remarkably effortless it is, as if your body has lost all sense of weight. You hop for a moment, only to realize your bare feet are touching the ground. Is this a lucid dream? You do a silly dance by hopping and clicking your heels together side by side, descending gently, confirming your suspicions. I got full control over my body. Wait. Curiously, you lift up your feet, check the back of your shirt, pat your butt, and give a sigh of relief to know that it isn't wet or stained yellow. Oh, thank God it's not a bathroom dream. With that unnecessary information out of the way, you look around and try to make some semblance of sense. It's so realistic, besides the lack of color. Even if it's an open area, I don't even feel scared at all. I wonder if I can make something appear. You're imagining a floating cup of corn kernels gleaming with condensed milk and topped with powdered cheese to suddenly appear into existence. However, all that happens is an increasing hunger, coupled with a mounting pressure behind your eyeballs, as if they're about to pop. Worth a shot. Not every day you can experience a lucid dream. Wonder what it's trying to tell me. Or telling myself. Meh, brain hurts. Shaking off your self-inflicted confusion, you start walking in a random direction. The natural sounds surround you, raw and primal, a sharp contrast to your usual auditory landscape, where noises are usually mixed with the cries of children or the drone of passing airplanes. You kept walking, and walking, walking, and walking, and walking, walking, and walking. Where are you taking me, brain? Shouldn't I know where I'm going? Maybe the map app can help me. I have my phone? Apparently you do, yet its screen remains stubbornly white, displaying nothing. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! In a panic frenzy, you swipe at the screen, give it a shake, toggle it off and on, and tap on random spots, even inspecting the back for cracks, until... Well, the flash works. Great. Now it's a glorified flashlight. This is turning into a nightmare! Gah! Huh? Suddenly, an arrow materializes on the screen. A wooden arrow for archery, with a green hue, adorned with a goose feather fletching and a broad-headed tip. Whoa! You extend your arm away from your body as the arrow lifts itself out of the screen like a holographic 3D projection. It starts to spin, gradually slowing down, and then swings back and forth, mimicking the motion of a compass needle. Finally it stops, pointing toward the west. Whoa. That's more like it. Adventure! Following the arrow's direction, you tread through the gray woods until you arrive at a dirt road. There appears to be two thin tracks leading ahead. Bike tracks? You lift up the phone and move it side to side.
The arrow is undoubtedly following the tracks.
Bike tracks, huh? Maybe I can meet up with Tom. But there's two. Is this a wet lucid dream? But with who?
Oh, well, I mean, if we had to choose. Ooh, wait, another choice? What is happening here? What is this episode? I want to say Macon, to be honest. I miss Macon. So wait, what is this asking to be? I mean, yeah, if Tom isn't the other option, it's probably Macon. Right? I don't know, this is concerning. What could this possibly have, what kind of effect could this possibly have on the story? I'm still talking like Jace. What could this choice possibly have on the story? What kind of effect could this possibly have? But, to be honest, if it was Jace, I think he'd really want to see Macon and Tom do something.
Macon!
With that exhilarating possibility driving you forward, you embark on a frantic sprint, fueled by the anticipation of witnessing Tom and Macon in their underwear, intimately pressed together in the most vividly imaginative gay posture possible. Although now that he's dating Tom, I kind of feel like this is cheating. He probably should have imagined Tom with himself, to be honest. I feel like maybe I should go. No, oh well, I made my choice. You know what? It's natural. Tom and them are barely getting together, and so he's just, his mind's still a bit active. His imagination is still a little bit active. He's not used to, tuning out erotic thoughts about other people just yet. Knowing Jace the way I do, he's a bit of a horn dog, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. Anyway, following the tracks, you are led to a dilapidated carriage situated at the heart of a mansion in the middle of a clearing.
Oh, I guess it's not that kind of dream.
White stone walls encircle the mansion, with a large broken gate lying on the floor. These walls bear the scars of a long-ago siege, now partially obscured by tendrils of blackened dead branches. Wild rose bushes cling to the walls like a natural-made spike wall, while old rusted weapons stick out from both the walls and the ground, adding to the eerie atmosphere.
Swords, spears, shields? What is my brain dreaming about?
Carefully maneuvering through the grounds, avoiding shards of rusty metal, you eventually make your way inside the walls. Attached to the mansion are some worn-out stables, with a broken carriage inside, an overgrown rose garden, and a small hovel, now in shambles, tucked away in a corner of the stone wall.
Am I supposed to go in there?
You check your guiding arrow, and sure enough, it points towards the front door.
Whoa!
Suddenly, the arrow starts to shake and propels itself towards the door. A burst of color follows its path, brilliantly painting the previously grayish background and creating a visible trail inside the open door.
I guess I have nothing else to do.
Surrounding you are cold stone walls that look ominous and decadent, with only a streak of colored floor and a dimly lit room that paradoxically appears both bright and dark. And I guess we're gonna have to find out what is through that door next time. Sorry everybody, timer's up. I'm very curious, and I promise you won't have to wait too long. But maybe that's a good sign for you to subscribe and like the video so you'll get notified when this comes up. Because I'm trying my best to make sure I upload a lot more between this YouTube channel and my other social medias. I've got Twitter, Twitch that I'm going to be streaming on a lot more. Description links to that will be in the description below. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good day, a good night, a good evening, whatever it is for you. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.